World Cup, the biggest tournament in football. Normally, it takes skill, tactics, and goals to win it. But what if every match was decided by one thing only? Penalties. Today, we're simulating the entire World Cup, but every single game ends in a penalty shootout. Will a football giant still rise, or could a small underdog shock the world? Let's find out. Let's first the World Cup, the biggest tournament in football. Normally, it takes skill, tactics, and goals to win it. But what if every match was decided by one thing only? Penalties. Today, we're simulating the entire World Cup, but every single game ends in a penalty shootout. Will a football giant still rise, or could a small underdog shock the world? Let's find out. Let's first just take a look at all the groups of this World Cup. In Group A, we have Spain, Sweden, and Ghana, but also Club Brugge. You might wonder why that is. It's because EA hasn't got the licensing rights to every country, so I've just added the Belgium national team to Club Brugge. So that is Belgium. In Group B, we have the United States of America with Northern Ireland, England, and also Germany. That might already be the group of death. In Group C, we have the Netherlands, Mexico, Wales, and then also Poland, a much more balanced group. In Group D, it's Portugal, Ukraine, Ireland, and Dinamo Zagreb. But Dinamo Zagreb is Uruguay. In Group E, it's Argentina, Romania, Norway, and also Hungary. In Group F, we have France, Morocco, Iceland, and then the Czech Republic. Then we have Group G, with Italy, Croatia, New Zealand, and then also Scotland. And lastly is Denmark, Finland, and Qatar. And Panathinaikos is Brazil, so just imagine Brazil there. But anyways, the group stage won't be in penalty shootouts, but every knockout match will be. So let's just sim the group stage to see who makes it to the knockout phase. And I've now simulated all group stage games. And in Group A, it's Belgium and Spain making it through. But oh my god, what the hell happened in Group B? Germany is understandable, but Northern Ireland? Both England and the United States got knocked out? Bro, that's insane. In Group C, we have the Netherlands and Mexico making it through. Uruguay and Portugal makes it through Group D. So Ronaldo still has a chance. Argentina and Hungary from Group E. Norway did badly. So no Holland. France and Morocco from Group F, which makes sense. Italy and Scotland makes it through Group G. No Croatia, which is shocking. And lastly is Brazil and Denmark making it through Group H. But now is where the fun begins. These are all the round of 16 matches. The knockout phase. Everyone will go into a penalty shootout. Look at some of these matches. They're insane. Bro, Argentina versus Portugal already. France versus Spain is also huge. But first we're starting out with Italy and Northern Ireland. Northern Ireland shockingly made it through over England and USA. Can they also cause another upset by beating Italy? Let's just see. I do have to control one team, but it's on legendary difficulty, and I will be controlling Italy here. Italy starts it off with the first penalty of the shootout, and they start off with a goal. Northern Ireland now steps up to take their penalty, and bang on in the middle. 1-1, Italy's turn now, and they score again, but the keeper almost saves it. Northern Ireland steps up for their second penalty, and no way, they've missed. So Italy has the chance to get into the lead here, and they do exactly that. So Northern Ireland has to score here, but oh my god, they hit the post. So if Moise Kean scores this penalty, Italy will knock Northern Ireland out of the World Cup. And Moise Kean does it. Italy beats Northern Ireland to knock them out of the penalty World Cup. Pretty good shootout already. But the next is now Germany versus Denmark. That's a big matchup. Two strong nations. Germany starts it off with the first kick, and they do score. Now Denmark steps up, and it almost gets saved, but it's 1-1. Germany's turn now again, and Germany makes it 2-1. So Denmark has to respond, and they do exactly that by scoring. Game on. Germany still haven't missed, and they continue on scoring. Now for Denmark's turn, and oh my god, it gets saved. Germany's chance to go ahead. But now Schmeichel saves it. What a penalty shootout. Denmark has a chance to become level, but no way it actually gets saved again. This is insane. If Germany scores now, they do win. Jamal Musiala. Can he do it? And he does it. Germany knocks out Denmark. But it was still a very close penalty shootout. Still no big upsets so far. But now we have Brazil against Hungary. Brazil should technically be winning this easily, but you never know in a penalty shootout. So let's see. Rafinha steps up for the first shot, and he scores it easily. Now for Hungary's turn. And it already gets saved? Brazil can easily win this. Oh my god, never mind. Hungary saves it now too. So Hungary's turn. And what a cheeky penalty. Game is on again. Vinny with a weird run-up. but he smashes it in, now for Hungary's turn, and he scores. Wait, no, it hit the post. That's a crazy choke. Antony can give Brazil the lead, and of course my goat scores, so Hungary has to score, or else they're knocked out, and Alisson saves it to get Brazil through. But what an insane penalty shootout that was. It's only getting crazier and crazier. Now for Belgium up against Scotland. Another very interesting matchup. But Belgium will start it off, and Belgium does score. Scotland steps up now, and they also safely convert it. Now for Belgium's second penalty, and it's another goal. Who will be the first to miss? And Scotland keeps the pressure up by scoring. Belgium is up now, and they score another goal. Now for Scotland stepping up, and they still don't miss. Belgium's fourth penalty now, and no way, Scotland saves it. If they score, they might have a chance, and they do score. So if Belgium misses, then that means Scotland will go through. And he misses, or no, he actually doesn't. That was insanely close. But if Scotland scores now, they win, and Scotland has done it. They defeat Belgium, our first big upset. That's insane. We now have Uruguay facing Mexico. Big penalty shootout again. Uruguay will start it off here, and Uruguay starts it off with a goal. Now for Mexico's turn, and they do also score. Darwin Núñez to take the next penalty, and oh my God, of course it gets saved. Mexico to take the lead now, and they do exactly that. So Uruguay is up again, and this time they do score. Can Mexico keep the pressure? And yes, they can. Uruguay still needs to score every penalty, and he absolutely smashes it in the middle. Mexico steps up. Will they miss? No, they won't. So Uruguay has to score, or else Mexico wins. And they do score. But if Mexico scores this last one, then they go through, and they do score. But what the hell did the goalkeeper do? Anyways, Mexico do knock out Uruguay of the World Cup. Now for one of the biggest matches already. Argentina versus Portugal. Messi versus Ronaldo. This is going to be one hell of a penalty shootout, but Messi does start it off with Argentina. Will he score? Oh my God, no way. Messi actually missed. Bruno Fernandes steps up now, and he smashes it into the top corner. Argentina's turn to shoot, and they do get a little redemption here. Vitinha for Portugal now, and he also scores it. Argentina steps up for another, and they do score again. Will Ronaldo also miss like Messi? And no, he actually lobs the goalkeeper, Argentina, to take another shot, and they still score. Will Portugal keep scoring also? And yes, they do. So if Enzo Fernandez misses, then Portugal beats Argentina. And no way. It actually gets saved. Messi is out of the World Cup, and Ronaldo's World Cup dream is still alive. This is actually unbelievable. We will now see the Netherlands face Morocco. Morocco was the dark horses of the 2022 World Cup. Will they also be dark horses here? Netherlands does start it off with a goal. Morocco's turn to respond. And they score also. Netherlands is up now, and they score another goal. Morocco to keep the pressure. And that's what they do. Netherlands has to step up now. And he tries the lob but fails. So Morocco to get into the lead now? Yes, but it almost gets saved. Van Dijk stepping up for the Netherlands. And he scores it for them. Morocco steps up now. And yet again they score. Netherlands has to score this, or else they're out. And they do score, which means it comes down to this penalty. If Morocco scores, they win. But hold yourselves. It's not over yet. Netherlands is still in it. Can they score now? Oh my God, they miss. So if Morocco scores, they win again now. But oh my God, they also miss again. What is happening? Netherlands gets another lifeline, and they do finally score. So now it's sudden death, and Morocco scores to make it level. Netherlands steps up now, and they score. Morocco's turn, and they also score.
Bro, will this ever end?
No.
I don't know, but Netherlands scores again, and Morocco scores also again. Now for Netherlands' turn, and as always, they do score. Will Morocco miss? Number they won't. It's come down to the goalkeepers, and Bunu saves the shot. So if he scores, he takes Morocco to the quarterfinals. And finally, we have a winner. Morocco knocks out the Netherlands after the most dramatic penalty shootout so far. This is getting intense. Last round of 16 match. Another huge match. France versus Spain. Mbappe will start it off with the first kick, and oh my God, what the hell just happened? Where did that ball go? Morata steps up now, and he actually scored. I thought he would miss. Can Ousmane Dembélé get the first goal for France? And yes, he can. Now, for the teenager Lamine Yamal to step up. But what a bad penalty from him. So it's all level now, and France to shoot, and they barely do score. Spain's turn to shoot, and they score again. Mr. Nonchalant steps up, but bro loses so much aura for missing. If Spain scores, they take the lead, and they do score. So France has to score now to stay in, and they do manage to score. But if Nico Williams score, then France gets knocked out, and Nico Williams knocks out France of the World Cup. So, all the round of 16 matches has ended. There were some crazy penalty shootouts. But we now get these quarterfinals. I'm intrigued to see how far Scotland can make it, but the first shootout is Italy against Germany. Two big countries already, but one of them will go home. And Italy with the first penalty kick of the shootout, and Italy scores. Now for Germany's turn to score, and they do score also. Italy is back up again, and it's safely gone into the net. Germany's turn to step up now, and oh my god, Donnarumma saves it. If Italy scores now, they get in front, but oh my god, they also miss it, so Germany can get back into it now. And they're back in. Will Italy completely choke it now? And no, they won't. They score. Germany just needs to keep on scoring. But Donnarumma with another save. Bro is insane. If Italy scores now, they will defeat Germany, and Germany gets defeated by Italy. Italy is actually doing well in the World Cup. But now for the match I've been looking forward to. Brazil up against Scotland. Imagine we see Scotland beating Brazil. It is possible. But let's just see. Vinicius to step up for Brazil's first penalty. And oh my god, he shot that ball over the stadium. Scotland can already take the lead, but no way they also miss it. So we're basically starting over now. And Brazil gets a goal now. Scotland's turn to shoot, and I don't believe it. Alisson saves it again. He's on fire. If Brazil scores, they go ahead with 2. And they do score. It's not looking good for Scotland. And it's only getting worse as they miss yet again. This is insane. This is too easy for Brazil. Never mind. Scotland still has a small chance. But they have to score this next penalty. And Scotland scores. But if Brazil scores now, then it's all for nothing. And Brazil does score. Wait, no. They hit the post. Scotland still has a chance of an incredible comeback here, and no way they barely score it. Bro, this is insane. Brazil steps for the next penalty, and they do score. Robertson for Scotland now, and he also scores it. Brazil's turn now, and Scotland has saved it. This is unbelievable. All they need now is a goal to win, but now Brazil saves it. Bro, what the hell is this? Will Brazil miss again? And no, they won't. If Scotland misses, then they're out. And they miss, wait. How the heck did that ball go in? Anyways, now for Brazil turn to shoot, and it's a miss. So yet another chance for Scotland to knock out Brazil. And oh my god, they've actually done it. From missing their first 3 penalties to actually beating Brazil. Scotland are in the World Cup semi-finals. That might have been the new most dramatic penalty shootout so far. Halfway through the quarter-finals. And now it's time for Mexico against Portugal. Will Ronaldo's World Cup run end here? Or will they also beat Mexico? Mexico will take the first shot to see. And it's happened again. Another player hits KSY's forehead. Bruno Fernandes' turn now, and he makes it look so easy. Mexico for their second shot now, and they miss again. Portugal has been off to a good start, and it only continues to go good for them as they score. Bro, Mexico still haven't scored, but finally they do score their third penalty. Portugal steps up now, and it's a goal for them. Mexico really needs a miracle. They do score here though. But Ronaldo is getting ready. If he scores, then Portugal is through to the semi-finals. And the GOAT has done it. He fires Portugal into the semi-finals. His World Cup dream is still alive, and it might actually just happen. Now for the final quarter-final match, Morocco against Spain. Morocco did destroy Spain in the 2022 World Cup on penalties. Will they be able to recreate that moment? Or will Spain get their revenge? Morocco to take the first penalty, and it's happened again. Why does that keep happening? Anyways, Spain to get in the lead now. But no, because Bunu is there. Morocco steps up now, and the ball barely goes in. Spain needs to score to keep the pressure. They do exactly that. Hakimi for Morocco, and he safely slots it in. Spain's turn to step up, and Bunu is back to saving yet another penalty. Morocco needs to score now though, but it also gets saved. This is crazy. Can Spain get past Bunu? No, they cannot. Bro must hate Spain or something. Brahim to win it for Morocco, and he has done it. Morocco is in the semi-finals, so these are the semi-finals. Italy versus Scotland, and Portugal against Morocco, but only one will win it all. First, we have Italy up against Scotland. Italy are the clear favorites, but Scotland shouldn't be underestimated. This is gonna be intense. And it actually didn't show for some reason, but Italy actually did miss their first penalty, and Scotland scored. But now, technically for the second penalty, Barella steps up. And he does score. Adams for Scotland now. And he also converts it. Moose Keane will take the next penalty. And he scores it for Italy. Billy Gilmore has the pressure on him. And Donnarumma saves it to get Italy back level. Now they have to score. And Italy scores it. Scott McTominay for Scotland now. And he scores it for them. Italy steps up to take their penalty now. And no way the ball hits the bar. So if Scotland scores now, they will actually be in the final. And Scotland has done it. I actually don't believe this. Scotland has really just reached the World Cup final. This is insane. They will be up against either Portugal or Morocco. Either side being in the final is incredible. But can Portugal get their revenge from 2022? As always, Bruno Fernandes is the one stepping up first. And Bruno dives the right way, but he can't get to it. Morocco's first penalty now, and it safely goes in. Vitinha for Portugal now. And Vitinha scores it. Adli steps up from Morocco. And he also scores it. The GOAT Ronaldo, who still hasn't missed a penalty yet, and he still won't. Top corner. Morocco is now up, and Ronaldo's aura just made him miss. Bernardo Silva for Portugal now, and he scores. Ziyech has to score it for Morocco or else they're out, and he scores it. So they still have a chance unless Rafael Leão now scores this penalty. And he has done it. Rafael Leão sends Portugal to the World Cup final against Scotland. So either we're seeing the Scottish win the World Cup, or Ronaldo make his dream come true. Either way, it'll be amazing. But there can only be one winner. Who will it be? Quay the music. Scotland with the first penalty of the final, and Scotland scores it. Bruno Fernandes steps up, and he still hasn't missed a penalty, now for Charlie Adams. And he also scores it. Vitinha to take now for Portugal. And Vitinha does it also. Billy Gilmour to step up for Scotland. And oh no, he misses it. Will Ronaldo choke in the final here? No, absolutely not. Scott McTominay with the next penalty, and oh my god, they've missed another. If Portugal scores now, then they've won the World Cup. But it doesn't end there. Scotland saves. Now Ben Doak has to score to keep Scotland in. And this is incredible. Scotland might pull of an incredible comeback if they save this next penalty from Bernardo Silva. But Bernardo Silva shoots the other way, which now means Portugal has won the World Cup of penalties. Ronaldo actually done it. Do you think he deserves it?